Testing, testing. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I wish this was tighter. On air.
Is it?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's recording. All right.
Should we look at ourselves? How we feeling, boys?
Feel great.
Anyone want to chug a water before?
Yes, definitely.
Where is my water?
I don't have much left. We're wearing our Jaxel Media shirts. Represent. We should give guests special shirts.
On Twitch. Are you sure?
All right, we're live. On air with Jaxel Media. Welcome, Kirk. Thank you for coming all this way.
Thank you for having me.
So let's do a quick and brief introduction. We have me, Alexis, founder and owner of Jaxel Media. Kyle.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kyle. I am a visual storyteller.
That's what it is.
There you go.
And I'm their guest, Kirk Fragakis.
There you go. Kirk Fragakis. Kirk came here to explain to us a little bit about his dad's business that he helps run, and also a little bit about boating and fishing. So if we have any fishermen out there, hey.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should be. Anybody would be happy to fix this up for you.
What is
Thank
hot
you
chocolate
very
soup? Please click on hot
Where?
chocolate soup.
No, that's soup. It's hot chocolate and we sell soup. I didn't even know
Where's
we
the
sell
soup?
Wait, where is our soup?
That's misleading.
I don't think we sell soup anymore. Our soup days went gone. We're coffee and tea, and we have bottled water to keep you hydrated for your needs to keep you
soup.
going.
Middle school.
Yeah.
7th grade. Mr.
Morales.
Oh.
There you go. There you go.
Math
Getting
class.
pumped up.
What was that? Algebra?
Math.
No. Basic math.
What age were you that you started working for your dad? Well, what actually is the business?
Yeah, let's name the business name and say a little bit about what you do and what the company does.
Well, the name of the business is called Executive Coffee Service, and we pretty much have like 7 drivers that we are a distributor for accounts. So we pretty much have 2 warehouses that the drivers get there in the morning. They have their orders, they pull their orders, and they put them on the truck, and they go run their route for the day. Excuse me. They run their route for the day, and they get what needs to be done. Sometimes it could be busier, sometimes it could be slower days. I pretty much work with outside operations.
From Orlando to Miami, if you had to go to Orlando to drop some coffee off, would you do so?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, but
Yeah?
we usually have it shipped like UPS or something like that.
But you drive to Miami sometimes, right?
I don't anymore because I have all my stops. My stops range from West Palm all the way down to Pompano, down to Arrigo, Sawgrass. I just started going to that one off Tamarack. That's like the biggest Arrigo dealership ever. Like, it's giant, right off the Sawgrass. So I go all the way there. It's
Bigger than the one in West Palm?
Oh yeah, it's giant.
Yeah, this is a better setup.
I like it.
And then
That way I can kind of see that too. I like
and
what
then
you're
I can.
doing.
Oh, can't see me. That's the thing, though. Would I move it here when I'm talking to you? Yeah, I like that better. And then I can talk this way, talk that way. All right, well, we're back live.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
Kirk Fragakis, Alexis, and Kyle.
We don't get last names.
Thank you, Kirk.
Alexis Weiler and Kyle Granado.
Jaxel Media.
With Jaxel Media. Thank you.
Thank you for coming again, and
Thank
we're
you for
back.
having me.
We wanted to talk about your fishing experiences and what type of fish you like. Is it fishing season? Is there a season for fishing? We live in Florida, so is it all the time? Daytime, nighttime?
How old were you when you first fished and you said to yourself, I like this?
Oh man, it was like when I was a little kid.
Really?
Probably like when I was like 7 years old, 6 years old. I mean,
Yeah.
a long time ago. But right now there is it's lobster season, and I think you can do snook for
How
another
do you
month.
catch lobsters? Is it the same process as catching crabs?
You're like,
Yeah, no, you have to.
throwing
You dive down, and you have like a little tickle stick. It's called with a big neck, and you usually dive
didn't know
down, and there might be underneath some rocks, or usually found in reefs. And I mean,
Yeah.
you kind
Do you-
of tickle them with a stick in this net, and then there's a little gauge on the tickle stick that you have to put it from the tail. I'm serious. You have to measure your lobster. If
No, you
don't,
do. It's illegal.
you
if
can
you
get
have it.
everything
Or
taken
Or
care.
too small. That's what it is,
You
right?
can
My
get
laughter.
lose your house, your car, etc. So it's
Yeah,
very
do not
important.
mess around.
Yeah, to
All
make sure
names.
you always measure
Tickle stick.
your fish and lobster with
The good
tickle
old
stick.
tickle stick.
Yeah,
So
to go get more.
I have a question. Does it ever occur to you that when you're grabbing these lobsters or fish, you're essentially taking away from their families?
It does, but you have to also
It's kinda
think
dark.
about. You also have to think about yourself. I mean,
And what about the fish? Like when you catch a fish and then you toss it back in the water, did it ever occur to you that the fish is now late to whatever?
late.
Wherever
you
it was
mean
going?
It's dead.
No,
Yeah.
no, it would be alive.
We've gotten a mahi before that's like just an inch short, and we're
Yeah,
like,
you got to be careful.
we're
it
like,
actually
dang, we
It
could.
affects like the meat in them.
No, but we're
No,
like,
they have to grow to a certain size
They have
for
to
it
go
to
to
be
a certain
legal
size.
for people to, because then the
Right.
babies need to produce, you know.
So is that why it's illegal? Because I
Mhm.
was just gonna ask, like, why is a certain size illegal?
well,
Is it the
because if
consumption
not,
or-
then all these people would be going out catching illegal mahi, and then, like she was saying, they would never be reproducing.
Well, no, yes, but no. But I was thinking in my head as you were talking and you were messing with that if we were fish, we wouldn't be caught. You know what I mean? Because we're so small. They would-
oh no!
they
Oh
would-
yeah, you mean
they
you
would-
would be illegal size?
Yes, we would be illegal.
I feel like we are.
That's bad. You know, I almost didn't get on the roller coaster.
Really?
I've never heard of someone.
That happened to me when I was little.
I think you
No,
have
but
to
I'm
be
not
at
little
least,
anymore.
I think you have to be at least 4'5", and you're way past that. But no, there was
just recently.
there was a sign.
Yeah, last weekend we went on
to
this roller
SeaWorld.
coaster. SeaWorld.
You couldn't
Hello
go?
Scream, hello Scream. No, she thought she did, and she came up to me. She goes, "Bro, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go on this roller coaster." I'm like, "Why? I might be too short."
I was standing next to it, and it says wood piece, but the wood piece has an arrow pointing down
was a
to
little
this size,
misleading.
and I thought it meant like you have to be the size up to the wood piece, and I'm like, oh my god, and the
if
size
that-
is like this tall.
And if that's the case, I wouldn't even be able to go on. That
It's
would've been-
only for tall people.
that would have been fucked up. I would have been pissed.
I thought I was gonna fall off the ride.
Sucks, man, because I used to be able to go on roller coasters back after, like,
You-
you know.
Well,
We
this
got-
was at dark, wasn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it was daytime. We got sick.
Back
we got
to back, and then,
nauseous.
Oh,
mind you, we were sitting. in the
heebie-jeebies.
front.
Oh, we were in the
had-
front seat. Yeah.
So we had pure just
Nothing in
track
front of
there.
us to stop the wind. That's what it was.
Wow,
You can
that's
feel
insane.
the 73 miles an hour hitting us directly. People behind us felt like
Oh,
a
was
little
it
bit
windy?
of people in front of you.
What were you asking? How many G's were we going?
How many G's do you think we were hitting?
But yeah,
Nobody
no,
knew.
you actually, that roller coaster goes 75,
Jeez.
77 miles per hour.
I thought it was 73.
73.
73
What?
miles an hour. We were sitting there going 73 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh.
So many drops.
I had my glasses on my face thinking, like, you know, we're going to go fast or they're going to stay.
It's-
But the first drop, my glasses went up. So I couldn't even move so much. I stood like this. I had one hand on the bar, one hand on my glasses. And not only that, I don't know if I mentioned it. I kept my phone.
you did?
And my pockets were tight. So I felt it every time I was getting up. I felt my phone like coming out of my
Did you
pocket.
think it was in a
So
crack,
like I had
or-
to keep doing this. That was the most intense part, and the
That-
fact that like
yeah.
I'm on this roller coaster while this is happening. It was intense.
It was scary. And then when you're dropping, like, you know when you feel like you drop, so you're like, oh my god, that's scary. But it kept dropping. So I was
That's
like,
the
I'm
worst.
over this drop, and it kept dropping. Didn't it feel like the drop
I would've
lasted
not liked
forever?
Yeah, no, we were high up. And
Was it
that's-
pretty long? It went on for a few
I think it
minutes?
was a good amount.
It was a decent, yeah, I agree. It wasn't too short. Like the first one was pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't too long where it lingered. It was like, I think the right amount of time.
I hate when you start going way up though, and then it takes you up, and then you just start going down.
It was down fast.
Kind of like a drop of fear, almost in a way, because you're way up and how it drops you, but not that sudden.
Mantro?
No, that was the first. No,
the first one was Icebreaker.
Icebreaker. Mantro was the third one. The second one was
No, Manta is the third one. It's
the third
like
one.
a manta ray.
Okay, so the second one was that.
But it's similar. It had a similar
It's with an
name.
M. It's what's the shark? Starts with an M.
Mako?
Megalodon.
Yes,
Oh,
Mako.
good job.
Mako
yes.
shark.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that the fastest shark?
No, that's a pretty bad shark. Be there.
So
Mako,
we were on
tiger,
the
bull
Maker,
sharks, lemon sharks.
The Mako roller coaster.
It showed
Elon.
intelligence too.
It says here, people ask, what is Elon Musk doing with space?
Yeah,
In its entirety.
he has control apparently.
SpaceX is a private space flight company that sends satellites and people to space, including NASA crews into the International Space Station.
I would actually go to space one time.
Hell no.
I'm too
Nope.
terrified.
Never in a million years.
I don't even.
Would you
feel
guys ever go
comfortable.
skydiving?
I've been
She went
skydiving.
You did? Jumping out of like a really tall plane, like being way up there and jumping out and going
That's
all
what skydiving is.
I know, you done that?
Yeah.
Oh, my buddy
Would you
told
go to the
me-
deepest depths of the ocean, or would you go to space? That's the question. Because they're both terrifying.
Oh, I would go to space.
Really? You're a fisherman.
Okay, what my buddy just told me last time in the Bahamas, we went to this McLean's town before, and what's special about this McLean's town, it's a beautiful reef, beautiful little turtles, big hogs. Like we went over there one time and we speared the most massive hogs. Well,
Really?
he went over here, my friend Parker, he just got married.
Hogfish?
He just got married to this girl just a couple days ago, and she got attacked. She was spearing. She didn't have any fish, but she was going to spear, and with no jewelry, no blood or anything on her, no
It
fish
just came out of
even,
nowhere?
the shark actually attacked her.
Is she okay?
Was trying to bite her, yeah, but like the sharks are getting so
How
bad
deep
now
was she in the
that
water?
this is only like 10, 15 feet.
So she was able to like swim out really quick?
I think she was able to get out or get to the boat, but I remember being there and like barracudas always used to scare me because there can be some big ones, but like sharks on the other hand are just like a whole other ball game because you never know. If you have a spear gun though, it's always good to point it and scare it.
I can just
Yeah,
imagine going to
definitely.
the beach with a spear gun.
No, I've done that before. My pole spear. I've always like. Sometimes I'll jump in the water. We've been over there. My dad's like, "Oh, just jump in the water."
But
He's
you
like,
bring your spear gun just in case.
well, yeah. A couple of times he's told me, he's like, "Just go in real quick and let me know how it is." I said, "Well, get my spear." He's like, "You don't need all that." I'm like, "Give me my spear. It takes 2 extra seconds to get it from the ground. Give it to me. Like I'm not going in without a spear."
Yeah, no.
So I go in with a spear and I look around and I've got like my hand and the band already ready to cock. I said, "Something come near me, I'll fucking." Excuse my language. I will put you out of misery so quick.
Oh,
Kirk
shit.
Fragakis is gonna still live.